how science works.
Atoms are electrically neutral, which means that the positive charge of protons in the nucleus is balanced by the negative charge of the electrons. Atoms often acquire an overall electric charge in an effort to achieve stable electron arrangements. A charged atom or a charged molecule, known as an ion, are ionized by gaining electrons to fill one or two gaps in their outer shell. Electrons orbit nuclei at distinct energy levels or shells. Each shell can hold a fixed maximum number of electrons. The first energy level can only hold a maximum of 2 electrons, while the rest up to 8. Considering the octet rule, or the tendency of atoms to prefer to have 8 electrons in the valence shell, when atoms have fewer than 8 electrons, they tend to react and form more stable compounds. Atoms seek the most energetically stable arrangement of electrons, which often means having full outer shells. An ionic bond is the electrostatic attraction between oppositely charged ions. Ions are formed from the loss and gain of electrons. They are, therefore, transferred from one atom to another. Deformation of sodium chloride is one example. Sodium loses one electron to form a sodium ion, but the electron is not lost, but transferred to chlorine to form a chloride ion. The sodium ion and chloride ion are oppositely charged and will be electrostatically attracted to one another, like how the opposite poles of a magnet attracts. Thus, NaCl, or salt, is an ionic compound because it is held together by ionic bonds. Another example is magnesium oxide. Magnesium transfers its 2 valence electrons to oxygen, forming a magnesium ion and oxide ion. The resulting ions are electrostatically attracted to each other, forming the ionic compound called magnesium oxide. In potassium oxide, potassium has 1 valence electron, while oxygen has 6 valence electrons in their outermost orbital. If one potassium ion transfers its valence electron to oxygen, the oxide ion will only have 7 electrons, so oxygen needs 1 more potassium ion to fill its valence shell. So, the oxide reacts with another potassium ion, and these 2 potassium ions are electrostatically attracted to the oxide ion, forming K2O, or potassium oxide with 2 potassium ions. In the formation of ionic compounds, the charges of the ions must fully balance out to form a neutral ionic compound. The compound formed may either be monatomic, diatomic, or polyatomic ionic compounds. This type of bond exists between metals and non-metals, excluding the noble gases, the transition metals, and those in the lanthanide and actinide series.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more science lessons. God bless!